Dear brothers and sisters, God is giving us another opportunity for life, grace, and care. Before worries take up too much room in our hearts, let us turn to the Lord through the powerful Psalm 73, a word of strength, protection, and direction for those who need to remain secure in the hands of God. In Psalm 73, verse 23, Scripture reveals, "Nevertheless I am continually with thee, thou hast holden me by my right hand." This declaration reaches the weary soul and reminds us that those who are sustained by God do not walk lost. There is a mighty hand steadying every step, divine direction guiding every choice, and a quiet peace strengthening those who can no longer carry everything alone. Even when the path seems confusing, when strength begins to fade, and when faith needs to take a deep breath to keep going, God remains near, holding, lifting, and guiding with love. In the comments, leave your name and the name of someone who needs to be sustained by the hand of the Lord. Write in faith, presenting your home, your family, your decisions, and everything that needs divine intervention. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe now and walk with us in prayer, strengthening your faith and placing your life under the Word of God. Now, receive this prayer with confidence. Almighty God, I begin this day by placing my life in your hands with a sincere heart, tired of trying to sustain itself alone, yet willing to rest in your care. Your right hand holds me with strength and power. Your mercy surrounds me like shelter on a difficult day. Your protection reaches places my eyes could never see. When my soul trembles within me, your firm touch keeps me standing. When my heart searches for solid ground, your hand becomes my path, my support, and my refuge. Father, hold my hand with your mighty love. Guard my steps, my mind, my home, my sleep, my thoughts, and my decisions. Surround my name with your shield. Close every opening created by haste, fear, distraction, and exhaustion. Pour out protection over every doorway of my story. May your divine light cover my coming in and my going out. May your glory rest upon my path before my feet ever reach it. Your hand has authority over everything that tries to shake me. Your hand lifts the discouraged, strengthens the weak, comforts the wounded, and leads those who have lost their way through weariness. Hold my right hand like a father who walks close beside me, like a protector who knows the danger before it arrives, like a warrior who enters the battle without abandoning his beloved child. I surrender my concerns to you, family, health, work, decisions, bills, the future, and inner peace. Every one of them fits in the palm of your hand. I need your shelter in the hours when words weigh heavily within my chest. I need your care when my mind creates haste, fear, and confusion. Take my hand and quiet my soul. Guide my movements with wisdom. Deliver me from decisions made out of desperation. Take away the anxiety that tightens my breathing. Give my heart the assurance that I am guarded by the Lord of hosts. Your right hand, Lord, represents victory, direction, and authority. Beneath it, I find true protection. In it, my soul finds rest. In it, my days receive order. In it, my hope breathes again. Your hand does not tighten to wound. It holds me to save me. Your hand does not lead me into emptiness. It draws me closer to your will, your care, and your blessing. May your protection also reach the smallest details, the road home, the rest of the night, the answer I am waiting for, the difficult conversation, the silent thought, and the decision that still needs light. Be my shield in visible battles and my refuge in inner wars. Walk with me at work, on the road, in my plans, and in my moments of rest. May your right hand follow me as a sign of covenant, a seal of care, and the mark of a child guarded by the Most High. Let no affliction steal my confidence in your touch. Let no pressure tear hope from my eyes. Let no news have more power over me than your voice. Lift my head with your grace. Strengthen my soul with your peace. Pour out blessing over this day and place your name like a wall around my life. My security comes from your care. My victory is born from your hand. My refuge is in you, Lord, and while your hand holds me, my heart learns to breathe with confidence before your glory. Lord my God, I open before you the most fragile part of my journey. I bring the truth without decoration. There were moments when my feet almost gave way. My heart looked at the weight of the days and lost the rhythm of trust. My soul tried to remain standing, but within, it was distressed and nearly overcome by weariness. I come to you as I am, because I need your deliverance within me, in that place where faith nearly fell in silence. In Psalm 73 verse 2, the heart of the psalmist confesses before you, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped." Father, these words seem to come from my own mouth. I almost lost my footing when I saw injustice growing before my eyes. I almost let peace slip away when I compared my life with the lives of those who seemed to prosper without effort. I almost surrendered my thoughts to the weight of frustration. You know this hidden battle between the desire to trust and the urge to understand everything. Come and meet me at this exact point. Come with your mighty intervention before my soul accepts walking far from your voice. Protecting God, there is a particular pain in continuing to pray while some answers seem delayed. There is a real weariness in trying to smile while the mind wrestles with difficult questions. My faith needs your breath, your word, and your warrior hand pushing away the discouragement that tries to take over. Receive my confession without judgment. I walked through some days with a divided heart. I spoke words of trust while carrying fear inside. Even so, your grace has brought me this far. Deliver me, Lord. Deliver me from feeding comparison, resentment, haste, and bitterness. Your eyes follow every sacrifice, every early hour spent in prayer, every restrained tear, and every effort to remain on the right path. Bless my life with a mature faith, quieter yet deeper, able to rest while your hand works behind the scenes of my story. The most dangerous war does not always make noise. Sometimes it happens between a prayer and a doubt, between worship and a tear, between the desire to remain and the urge to stop. Be my shield. Guard my steps before I fall. Rekindle within me the certainty that your blessing arrives in divine timing, carrying the weight of glory and the taste of victory. God of my life, my faith needs to be defended by you. It is not a beautiful decoration for easy days. It is breath in the middle of battle. It is a bridge over troubled waters. It is a light burning when the path seems narrow. Strengthen this faith with your powerful presence, with your protecting love, and with your word entering deeply and cleansing distorted thoughts. Bring my heart back to the center where you hold first place, above haste, above comparison, and above pain. Lord, deliver me from becoming lost inside my own questions. Some answers belong on your altar, and that is where I choose to leave them. Take the restlessness that steals my peace. Receive the weight of the days when I almost stopped. Wash my vision with your love. Teach my feet to remain on the path of life. May my inner being learn to trust again with sincerity, without performance, without appearances, and without empty words. Your hand reached me before I fell, and now I ask, lead my faith back to the place of trust, where your glory outweighs my doubts, where your blessing is worth more than any comparison, and where your refuge becomes stronger than the fear of waiting. And after acknowledging the steps I almost lost, I come before you asking for direction. The fall was prevented by your hand, but now I need to learn how to walk without depending on the impulse of fear. My soul needs your voice, guiding every choice, every door, every conversation, and every silence. Questions still remain within me, but today I surrender the urgency to control the path. I want to be guided by your counsel, led by your love, and guarded by your wisdom. In Psalm 73 verse 24, Scripture proclaims with power, "Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel." These words enter my heart like light shining upon a dark road. Your counsel does not confuse, weigh me down with demands, or wound me with accusation. It sets my heart in order, clears my vision, and places my feet on the right path. I need your direction in the matters that truly affect me. I need to hear your voice in decisions involving family, work, the future, relationships, finances, rest, and purpose. Guide me before the choice. Correct me along the way. Sustain me after the answer. Lord, I sincerely confess that many times I have tried to decide through anxiety. I looked at open doors and assumed they all came from you. I listened to the advice of others and nearly treated opinion as divine direction. I gave too much weight to the fear of wasting time, the desire to please people, and the urge to solve everything quickly. Meet me in that place. Let your intervention overcome my haste. Teach my heart to recognize your voice above pressure, above pride, and above the emotions of the moment. Mighty God, enter the battles surrounding my choices. Some decisions seem small, yet they carry enormous consequences. A word spoken without wisdom can wound. A step taken without prayer can open difficult paths. A rushed yes can steal the peace of rest. A misplaced silence can push blessings away. I want to walk in victory, but a victory born from your counsel, not from my stubbornness. Beloved Father, give me humility to receive correction. Give me courage to obey when your direction goes against my will. Give me discernment to recognize doors that look beautiful but hold no peace. Give me strength to wait when your answer requires maturity. Let my heart stop treating delay as abandonment. Let my faith learn to recognize care in the right timing, shelter in the pause, and protection in the limits you establish. Guide my life with the hand of a father and the eyes of a king. Remove hidden traps concealed behind easy promises. Let your blessing open the right door and close anything that would lead me into exhaustion. Deliver me from agreements that drain my peace, conversations that distract my focus, and paths that look like victory but end in emptiness. I want divine blessings, achievements, answers filled with peace, and fruit marked by glory. Your direction is worth more than any applause. Your voice is worth more than the approval of those who see only the surface. When you guide, even the narrowest path carries security. When your counsel shines, even waiting gains meaning. When your hand leads, the battle stops being desperation and becomes a school of trust. Teach my inner being to accept your way of working. Teach me to walk in obedience without trading peace for haste. Father, I need to overcome the habit of making decisions driven by pain. Today, I place my will upon your altar. I place my plans, my ideas, my desires, and my fears before you. Shine your light over everything. Confirm with peace what comes from you. Correct with love what is born from my neediness. Close with your shield whatever carries danger. Make my heart sensitive to your counsel. Speak to me deeply. Use your word. Use your peace. Use doors that open clearly and use necessary limits. Lead me with tenderness, but also with authority. I am your child and I need to be guided. My victory will not simply be reaching farther. My victory will be arriving at the right place, in the right way, with my soul whole, my heart protected, and your glory marking every step. Protecting God, guide me in this season of my life. Guide me when waiting requires patience. Guide me when people try to rush my decision. Guide me when my emotions speak loudly. Let your counsel be my map, your love be my shelter, your blessing be my destination, and your intervention be proof that you lead better than any human strength. In your hands, my path finds victory. Beneath your voice, my soul learns to walk without fear, with deep faith, clear eyes, and a heart surrendered to your will. My heart understands more clearly the value of remaining close to you. The greatest blessing is not found only in the answer received, the path opened, or the victory visible to the eyes. The greatest blessing is having my soul gathered into your shelter, breathing near your love. and learning to rest in the place where your voice reaches the most weary parts of me. Psalm 73 verse 28 places this truth within my heart. But it is good for me to draw near to God. Father, this sentence seems simple, yet it carries profound weight. Drawing near to you is like returning home within myself. It is laying down the burden of comparison, the noise of expectations, the haste to prove my worth, and the need to explain every wound. Near you, my life is no longer measured by the eyes of others. Near you, my name receives care. Near you, blessing takes the form of peace, provision, and direction. Lord of hosts, make your nearness my most precious treasure. Let no achievement take the place reserved for your love. Let no person carry the weight of being my source. Let no dream have more power over me than your will. I want to receive blessings without losing the altar. I want to reach victories with a clean heart. I want to walk toward open doors without leaving your refuge behind. My soul needs to learn to seek you with gratitude, not only with urgency. When joy arrives, let my lips recognize your goodness. When the table is full, let my heart remain humble. When victory knocks at the door, let my eyes look first toward heaven. Every true blessing bears your signature. Every deep deliverance reveals your care. Every lasting peace is born from your touch. Beloved Father, I want to live close enough to hear your correction without running away, your direction without arguing, and your comfort without hardening my heart. I want to stop turning spiritual distance into a habit. I want to return to the secret place with sincerity, pour out simple words, present real fears, ask forgiveness, give thanks with tears, and receive strength to continue. You know my thirst. You know exactly where my inner being needs healing. God of my strength, being close to you heals the comparison revealed in Psalm 73. Near you, I stop looking at the outward appearance of other people's lives. Near you, I begin to see again the value of my journey with you. Empty prosperity loses its shine before your presence. Human approval loses its power before your voice. My portion is in the Lord. My inheritance is born from your love. My security grows within your shelter. Let my decisions carry the fragrance of prayer. Let my conversations be touched by the peace I receive in you. I long to walk so close to your heart that blessing does not distract me, pain does not drive me away, waiting does not harden me, and victory does not make me forget who sustained me. In Psalm 73 verse 26, your word sustains this confession. God is the strength of my heart. Father, this truth bears the marks of days overcome, tears wiped away in silence, nights endured through quiet prayer, and mornings begun again with hope. You are the strength of my heart when my body rises weary and my soul is still searching for courage. You are my shield when heavy thoughts try to occupy the first hour of the day. You are my refuge when my schedule seems greater than my energy. I receive your strength as one who understands the value of daily bread. I am not asking for courage that is only for appearance or faith designed to impress. I ask for real strength, the kind that steadies the mind under pressure, guards the mouth in difficult moments, and keeps the heart whole during battle. Strengthen me to live this day with dignity, discernment, love, and a confidence that does not fall apart before exhaustion. I enter this prayer knowing where my victory comes from. It is born when I bow my heart before you. It grows when I surrender my desires without bargaining with you. It appears when, even without an audience, I choose to seek you. Bless my mornings, visit my first thoughts. Let every dawn be marked by your intervention, your protecting care, and your glory covering my decisions. Father, I surrender my worn-out strength before you without any shame. I have carried worries for far too long. I tried to keep everything in order with the limited resources of my own soul. Now I bring my truth to your altar. I need to be sustained from the inside out. I need strength to fulfill my responsibilities, patience to deal with people, wisdom to respond with peace, courage to change direction, and humility to accept your will. Lord, strengthen my heart against the discouragement that comes disguised as exhaustion. Strengthen my faith against the urgency to see results. Strengthen my vision so I can recognize your blessing in the details of the day. Strengthen my spiritual memory so I can remember how many times your hand has already opened a way, protected my life, and lifted my spirit. I want to walk, remembering your victories, nourished by your word, covered by your shield, and guided by your love. May my surrender be complete. Take my plans. Let your divine fire pass over everything that needs to be restored. Make my heart desire what comes from you more intensely than it desires applause, haste, or control. Teach me to live with a surrendered soul, eyes lifted toward heaven and obedient feet on the ground. And when the day demands more than I expected, may your hand sustain me without display. When the battle grows intense, may your protection rise like a wall. My life belongs to you, and everything within me must learn to rest in that truth. Beloved Father, I surrender who I am, what I have, what I hope for, and what I still need to overcome. My strength comes from the Lord. My victory comes from your work. My refuge is in your love. And every morning I return to seek you with the certainty that your power lifts me from within, sustains my journey, and keeps my soul secure before your glory. Today I do not come only to ask for open doors. I come to surrender the weight of having walked through places where my soul gradually became weary. Remove from before me everything built by fear, guilt, and decisions made in seasons of pressure. I need your intervention, like someone who needs air after being trapped in the same place for far too long. Open a way with your power, but also open my eyes so I can recognize the right moment to move forward. An open door without direction can lead me into exhaustion, but a door opened by you carries peace, blessing, and a divine sign. Lord, I confess that I have tried to force closed doors. I have knocked on doors that wounded my hands. I have insisted on paths that drained my joy. I have remained before entrances that never carried your signature. Today, I surrender that stubbornness. I surrender the haste that tries to convince me to accept any way out. I surrender the anxiety that makes me confuse movement with victory. Guide my heart to desire what comes from your altar. Raise protection around this new beginning. Place your angels along the passages I have yet to cross. Guard my mind against haste, my heart against old guilt, and my feet against exhausting detours. This new beginning needs divine covering, because a new season also requires spiritual vigilance. May your hand be a shield over my journey, and may your voice be stronger than every memory trying to pull me backward. Let this new beginning carry discipline and peace. I want to wake with direction, speak with balance, choose with wisdom, and remain standing when the battle demands more from me. Bless my consistency, protect my energy. Teach my heart not to confuse movement with purpose. Lead my steps toward what builds, heals, matures, and brings my life closer to your will. God of my strength, this new beginning will be protected by your hand and guided by your word. My courage comes from your spirit. My purpose comes from your calling. My direction comes from your counsel. My hope comes from your faithfulness. May your angels guard my journey. May your blessing open the way before my feet. And may your glory cover this new season with signs of your love. Father, receive this new beginning like a page written beneath your light. Write upon it strength, courage, direction, and victory. Let my life move forward with the dignity of one who has been sustained by heaven. May your name be exalted in every answer, every open door, every wise decision, and every protected step. Your word will be my direction, your love will be my refuge, your hand will be my shield, and your glory will be the mark of this new season. This is the power of this psalm. It speaks to real people. People who pray but also grow tired. People who love God but still walk through days filled with deep questions. People who want to make the right choices but sometimes feel pressed by difficult thoughts. Psalm 73 shows that God does not reject the sincerity of those who come before him with open hearts. The Lord welcomes the truth, heals their vision, and leads the soul back to the center. Psalm 73 verse 2 declares, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped." This sentence is a powerful confession. It does not speak of a complete fall. It speaks of an almost that frightens, an almost that reveals a limit, an almost that shows how deeply the soul needed help. There are moments when the heart reaches this point. A person keeps doing what must be done, answers messages, completes tasks, talks with others, yet inside there is a silent battle for faith. God sees that place. He sees when the steps become heavy. He notices when the mind begins comparing paths, results, timing, and answers. He knows the pain of those who look at their own journey and feel they should be farther ahead. The Lord is not distracted by the appearance of the day. He goes straight to the center of the soul and touches the exact place where strength began to fade. The message of Psalm 73 is a call to see again through the light of God. When the soul moves away from the presence of the Lord, everything becomes distorted. Other people's lives seem easier, their victories seem greater, our own struggles seem meaningless. But when the heart draws near to God, the vision changes. What once looked like an advantage loses its shine. What once looked like delay begins to reveal preparation. What once looked like abandonment begins to show protection. Psalm 73 verse 23 declares, "Thou hast holden me by my right hand." This image carries both tenderness and strength. God does not merely watch, God holds. He places his hand upon the life of the one who almost stumbled and sustains that person with protecting love. The right hand speaks of direction, support, and security. It reveals a Father who steps into the journey, a God who stays close, a Lord who does not treat weakness as shame, but as a place of care. Perhaps this is the message your heart needs to receive today. God held you on days that seemed ordinary, but were actually days of battle. He held you when no one noticed the weight inside your chest. He held you when your prayer came out in only a few words. He held you when your hope grew small. He held you when comparison wounded you. He held you when the answer was delayed. He held you when you wanted to stop, but a flame still remained, asking you to continue. The hand of God upon your life is greater than the season that tried to wear you down. The Lord's protection reaches areas your words still cannot explain. His direction comes with wisdom, sometimes by opening a door, sometimes by closing another, and sometimes by simply giving you enough peace to make it through one more day. This too is victory, remaining on your feet while God heals your heart from within. Psalm 73 teaches that the strength of faith is not found in understanding everything. Strength is found in returning to God even while carrying questions. Strength is found in allowing the Word to put your thoughts back in order. Strength is found in seeking the Lord in the morning before fear begins to narrate the day. Strength is found in making room for the divine voice before accepting conclusions shaped by pain. The divine message for this day is this: return to me with your whole heart. I saw the moment when your steps almost gave way. I know the questions you have kept hidden. My hand has remained upon your life. My word continues to be a light for your path. Lift up your eyes. Walk with me. Your strength is not born from what you can control. Your strength comes from my presence, my care, and my power at work within you. Psalm 73 verse 26 declares, "God is the strength of my heart." These words must sink deep into your soul. God is not merely help for life's most desperate moments. He is the very foundation of the soul. He is the hidden strength that sustains you when your body rises weary. He is the nourishment of the heart when human words are no longer enough. He is the solid ground beneath your steps, the peace within your mind, and the courage to begin a new day. Psalm 73 ends with a mature confidence. After confusion comes trust. After the almost comes sustaining grace. After comparison comes worship. After weariness comes strength. God leads the sincere soul out of the fog and places its feet once again upon the path of life. Today, walk with this conviction. God is holding your hand. His word lights your path. The Lord's presence strengthens your heart. His purpose still stands. The blessing prepared by heaven does not depend on human haste. True victory begins when the soul stops measuring its life by the appearance of others and returns to resting in the Father's faithfulness. Your strength comes from God. Your direction comes from His word. Your new beginning is born beneath the hand of the Lord. Your heart finds shelter in the one who never loses control of history. Walk with faith, courage, and purpose, for the God who held your steps when you almost fell will also lead your life to the place of victory, rest, and glory before Him.